Okay. I mean, there's so many things you could do better, and obviously the time's not particularly good. But I think, all in all, we always find when these guys don't race for a long time, it takes them a while to get into it. So that's kind of his get into a swim. So I think it's pretty good.
Bob, how do you explain that last year when he had gone a year and a half or more between races, he did a faster time?
Last year I let him be a little peppy. This time I trained a living crap. Until now. I've trained him hard until now. Sorry, swim fans.
We'll believe it. You were on deck when you saw Connor go the 51.6.
Yeah.
Any reaction to that as a coach, seeing young swimmer?
Well, I think it's just really exciting, and he's such a great kid. I got to spend a little time with him when I was down there in January and also in March. And he's really developing and does all the things that you want a developing swimmer to do. So those things happen when you have people with talent, trained in a great program, great coaching.
Did you anticipate the 100 fly being that competitive going into trials in 16?
I didn't really think about it, but it's going to be. So, yeah, everybody better get fast.
Bob, why do you have reason to believe that Michael can put himself back into this environment where he lost himself and not lose all the gains he's made over the last 6 months?
He didn't lose himself in swimming. That happened somewhere else.
What sort of plan do you guys have for this year?
Well, we're going to just it's a pretty basic plan. We're going to go to most of the Grand Prix meets, and then we'll have one more altitude training, and then we'll go to San Antonio.
Do you plan on going to Europe at all for anything like that?
No. Not at this time. Yeah, I don't think so. I think we're just going to start right back into training.
Bob, this is a quasi-comment to that. Okay. In retrospect, is there anything, when you look back, that you might have done that would have helped him avoid the demons that befell him?
No. Honestly, no. I mean, I know what they are. And I think we tried to help him as much as we could. But at some point, no.
This time around, obviously, he's so much more focused. He's in the zone. He is very, very determined.
Right.
Your training style, I mean, has that differed now that he is like zeroed in on exactly what he wants and needs to do?
Yeah, I can actually, go day to day to day and really predict how he's going to do and make adjustments, whereas before he was kind of guessing all the time. So that makes it a lot more structured and hopefully a lot more effective. And that's one of the reasons why, 52 is fine here, because he's been training really hard. I mean, I told him that you're actually tired from the training for the first time in probably a long time. So we're trying to do it the right way, and hopefully that's going to help us out.
Bob, is he going to swim the 400 tomorrow? And sort of what do you hope to get out of that?
I think he is going to swim it, and I just want to see what he does. I have honestly no idea.
Is that sort of testing the fitness?
Yeah, just kind of see where he is. It's just do something different. I mean, last summer, all we did was 100 fly, 2 IM, 100 free. It was so boring. Really mediocre most of the time until the end. He got good at the end. But you know what I mean? It's just like he needs to swim a variety of things, and that'll just tell us a little bit more about the training.
What is your reaction to the head of FINA saying he'll make a spot for Michael in Russia?
That's for people much higher pay grade than me to answer. I have no idea what to think about it.
If they came to you and said, we've given you this opening, will you take it?
Well, I'm not the one that would decide that. It's things kind of dragging on, and I think we still have our plan and we're focused on that.
So speaking of MP, I saw Frank in the suit this morning.
Yeah.
Is anyone else using it?
I think that's all here. Oh, one of the Turkish boys used it. Alpine, I think, wore a blue one.
Okay.
We have a few that they're using. They're, not all. We don't have a lot of them yet, but they've been trying. They like them.
Who is the model for the women's suit?
Who is?
Who's working on the women's suit?
It's coming. It's some of our girls back home. Yeah.
Would Allison have had a say in that?
No, she didn't have a say in that at the time. Yeah, because she was. Some of the younger girls, the high school girls,
the people who have one, what do they think?
They really like it. Actually, they like the compression. They like the way it feels, and they really like the fact that it's it's more comfortable, and it doesn't take an hour to put on. It still takes a little while, but it doesn't take quite so long.
I think a sense of the excitement they sort of create it seemed like to get back in the competitive arena and how much you guys have been looking forward to this day.
I just think it's good to get up and do it, because until you are in sort of like you said, until you've got these guys on either side of you and you're really racing, you just don't have a feel for what's going on. So I think that's the biggest part of it. Just kind of get back to reality.
Bob, first meet back. What are you looking for this meet and going forward? Little things.
Honestly, what I'm looking for at this meet is just baseline. So whatever he does is what it is, and then we can go back and practice and work on some things and try to. We talked about it actually just after this race. Last year he came here and he did a 52 flat, and he kind of stayed there. He did 52 like every meet until the end. And we'd like to have a progression, and I think the way we're gearing the training is going to give him a progression.
Let me teach you this real quick.
All right.